you're going to hit that wave straight, all right? If you hit it sideways, by accident, I'm sure, you hit that wave sideways, lean towards the wave. It's the same as the rock principle. You want all your weight on that side of the ducky. Now, if the river flows this way, say the river's going this way, the waves don't all just come straight at you. Some of them come from the sides. So if you see a wave coming from the side, you turn your boat. And even though your boat's not going straight downstream, you hit those waves straight. Hydraulics are holes. There's only one hydraulic or hole out here today. That's called Surprise. It's going to be a lot of fun. What it is, there's a big rock. That water goes over that rock. It feels the need to fill that void. So that water comes back upstream. It goes like this. It's a lot of fun. That's all I got to say about that. Eddies. Eddy is not a person, it's a river feature, and eddy is a calm place in the river, and it's a safe place. Eddies are usually in the bend of a river or behind a big rock. You won't go anywhere if you're in an eddy. You'll stay put. Sometimes today I might catch what's called a micro eddy. It's a really small rock with a small eddy behind it. I don't expect you guys to catch those. I'll catch them and I'll watch people come through the rapid. Make sure everybody's safe. As you pass me, I'll yell, catch the eddy on the left, catch the eddy on the right. That's what you'll do. You'll look over, you'll see that calm water, and you'll just paddle over there. It's pretty simple. Paddling techniques we're going to cover when we get to the river. Paddling signals. Today, if you see me hold my paddle straight up in the air, like this, or my hand like this, that means stop. You've probably gotten in front of me, so stop what you're doing. If you hear a whistle, turn around and look. See what I'm trying to get your attention for. Again, if I point this way, that means go that way. This means come towards me. This means get closer so I can talk to you. This means, are you okay? If I'm asking you, are you okay, you've probably just taken a big swim, and I want to make sure you're all right. If you're okay, you pat your head back. You pat your head back. Are you guys okay today? Now, if I'm asking you that, that means somebody else is swimming, and I might have to go after them. So if you pat back, I'm not going to come to you immediately. I'll come to you in a few minutes or a few seconds, whatever it takes. If you're not okay, don't pat your head. You can give me, I need first aid. Usually I can tell by the look on your face if you're not doing well. Getting stuck on rocks. Somebody will get stuck on a rock today. There'll be a rock, they'll go over it. When you get stuck on a rock, do not get out of your ducky. That is not okay. What you're going to do is the new river scoot. You're going to be sitting on your bottom and you're going to hop in place off your bottom. What that does is it scoops the ducky off the rock. If that's not working, you're going to need to shift your weight around in the boat. You might move to the front, you might move to the back. If you have a child with you, you might move to the back and pull the child back in your lap. When you move that weight around, the boat will usually come free. If you just cannot get off that rock you are stuck on, stay where you are. A guide will come to you. Just stay where you are. I've actually had times I've had to walk back upstream and get back in my ducky and ducky out to someone again. But it's okay, just stay where you are. I do not want you to stand up. If you hear a whistle today, you look over your shoulder, you see somebody swimming. You want to turn around and try to go help them if you can safely. You might grab the child they have, you might grab them and just say, hold on to my ducky. You can fit 2 adults in a ducky, in a single ducky, so you might pull them into your ducky with you. If you see a paddle, a shoe, a water bottle, sunscreen, please grab that stuff. All that stuff, it might be you the next time. You want them to help you that time. So help each other out there. Stay away from fishermen. Fishermen are out here. Not all of them care about your safety. They will cast right beside you. You don't want to get hooked. So if you see a fisherman, stay away from them. Also, please remember, as an industry, we will probably take 150 people down this section of river today. If you are the 100th person, ask that fisherman if he's had any luck or if he's caught anything. If he's not, you're just rubbing in his face. So please don't ask him that. Again, there's the cold water immersion we just